I have a very good relationship with President Xi. We've had a great economic time. China's been great for us economically, but not for other presidents. But we've done very well with China. We're going to have a meeting with President Xi. It's going to be, I think, quite amazing. He's been a friend of mine. I've gotten along with him very well over the years. We have had no problem, and we've had no problem with China and Iran. And everybody said, "Oh, China, China." We've had no problem with China.
Tadi adalah sinyal positif dari Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump terkait kepastian kunjungan bilateralnya dengan Presiden Cina Xi Jinping yang akan dijadwalkan Kamis 14 Mei 2026 hingga Jumat 15 Mei 2026 di Cina. Kunjungan kedua pemimpin ini disebut akan fokus membahas perang Iran serta kerjasama ekonomi Cina-Amerika Serikat. Lalu apa sebenarnya yang diinginkan Trump dan Xi Jinping? Kita bahas. Direktur China Center Brookings Institution Ryan Haas Jumat 8 Mei 2026 memprediksi Presiden Donald Trump dan Xi Jinping sama-sama tidak ingin konflik Iran meluas. Meski perang berkepanjangan dinilai justru memberi sejumlah keuntungan strategis bagi China.
Both President Trump and Beijing have a shared interest in not seeing the conflict in Iran escalate or expand. I think for both countries, they would like the war to end yesterday if possible. It is not serving either country's interest. That said, I don't think that Beijing feels particularly anxious about events. The longer that the war drags on, in some respects, the more that it benefits China. It keeps the United States distracted away from China's periphery. It leads to further depletion of American munitions and other military resources. And it increases demand for clean energy products, of which China is the world's dominant supplier. And so, even though I think Beijing abhors the instability and the reduction in global demand for its export that the war is creating, I don't think that they feel, this deep anxiety to see something resolved immediately. Nor do I expect that they will exercise any type of leverage to try to solve President Trump's problem for him.
Selain membahas geopolitik perang Iran, kedua negara diperkirakan juga akan mempertajam kerjasama di bidang ekonomi dan politik. Komoditas apa yang diburu dan isu politik apa yang menjadi sasaran dalam hubungan Amerika Serikat-China.
So the U.S. is focused on securing quick commercial wins at this upcoming summit. There's a lot of focus on getting China to promise to buy additional U.S. agricultural products, especially soybeans. The U.S. is looking for these quick economic wins that will be felt by certain communities in the U.S., ideally ahead of November elections, whereas China is looking for concessions on big strategic questions, including on Taiwan. So both sides want stability in the relationship, but beyond that, you see a real disconnect in what the two sides are looking to get out of this meeting.
Sebelumnya, Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump dan Presiden China Xi Jinping bertemu di Busan, Korea Selatan pada Kamis 20 Oktober 2025. Setelahnya, Trump menyebut telah tercapai sejumlah kesepakatan. Di antaranya, China akan kembali membeli kedelai dari Amerika Serikat setelah sebelumnya mengalihkan pembelian ke negara-negara Amerika Selatan. Namun Trump juga mengatakan masih ada isu yang belum disepakati, termasuk penjualan chip oleh Nvidia. Sebelumnya Amerika Serikat melarang ekspor chip canggih ke China dengan alasan keamanan nasional. Sahabat Kompas, pertemuan Presiden Amerika Serikat Trump dan Presiden China Xi Jinping kali ini bukan sekadar soal perang Iran atau kerjasama dagang, tetapi juga mencerminkan dua kekuatan besar dunia sedang berupaya menjaga kepentingannya masing-masing di tengah situasi global yang makin tidak pasti. Pertemuan ini pun akan menjadi penentu arah hubungan Amerika Serikat-China ke depan. Apakah menuju stabilitas baru atau justru membuka babak persaingan yang lebih tajam?